Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, ey, que sonrían las que ya le... Un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, las Patricia, las Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llamaba Talía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días y una mexicana que ni yo sabía. Otra en San Antonio que me quiere todavía y las de PR que toditas son mías. Una dominicana que juega bombón, uva bombón. La de Barcelona que vino en avión y dice que mi dejo que jueguen con mi corazón. Quisiera mudarme con todas por una mansión. El día que me case te envío la invitación, muchacho, deja eso. Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo una, mañana otra. Ey, pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Ey, muchas novias, hoy tengo una, mañana otra. Titi me preguntó.
Muchacho, ¿y para qué tú quieres tanta novia?
Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirar un selfie. 6 chis, ey, que sonrían las que ya le... Un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirar un selfie. 6 chis, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí.
Oye, muchacho, el diablo azaroso. Suéltese más vivir que tú tienes en la calle. Búscate una mujer seria para ti. Muchacho, el diablo.
Yo quisiera enamorarme, pero no puedo. Yo quisiera enamorarme, pero no puedo. Sorry, yo no confío, nah, ni en mí mismo confío. Si quieres quedarte, hoy que hace frío y mañana te vas. Nah, muchas quieren mi baby. Quieren tener mi primogénito, ey, y llevarse el crédito. Ya me aburrí y quiero uno nuevo. Hazle caso a tu amiga, ella tiene razón. Yo voy a romperte el corazón, Ey, no te enamores de mí, ey, sorry, yo soy así, ey, no sé por qué soy así. Hazle caso a tu amiga, ella tiene razón. Yo voy a romperte el corazón, No te enamores de mí, no, sorry, yo soy así, ya, no quiero ser así.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. 6 decades of Super Bowls have come and gone, and now a new one begins. We're underway in Super Bowl 61. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now Herbert on 2nd down. Over to the right side. He's caught by Ferguson. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They got the 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up.
More of a team effort last week, Kate. He played a smaller role than he normally does, certainly when they win. Yeah, that carry, one small step toward a rebound performance for him.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. He's just a half sack from the NFL record now. That's his 22nd of the season. Now at midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. After the sack, Herbert. And this one is launched downfield. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Third down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up second down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
It's a nice running there, gets him 8. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
To throw, here's Nix. It's cut by Harrison. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Nix now to throw. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throwing on second. Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down, so calling about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first. Well, that right there is more of what we expect from him, right, Brock? Didn't get to see that much a week ago. Really held in check by great defensive efforts.
But what was great to see in that is he was kept quiet. Everybody else made plenty of noise to ensure they could get the win. Now, a week later, I know these receivers and the good ones, they want their touches.
Now Nix. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. And in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Eagles 0. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back to Inglewood, everybody. Second quarter of Super Bowl 61 just about to begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. And that is now a pair of sacks for him here on Sunday night prime time. 3rd down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here. Play action now for Herbert. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And that's going to be good for a 1st down. They stare down 3rd and 18, and they come through with a big play.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Here's a screen for Achane. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Jake, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. Interesting call now coming up on 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Confidence that they could get it there on 4th and 2. And they deliver.
And the Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pass is caught at the 9. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. That ties things at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Nix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Chase coming in motion right. Throwing on 2nd, Nix. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And he gets home. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase. That is his second touchdown of this Super Bowl already. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. And they take him down at the 30. And it's Dallas Turner. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Herbert now. And he can't find the connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here's Nix. Cut near the goal line. And there it is. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Brock Bowers from 20 yards out. McPherson at the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They bump their lead up to 14.
21, Eagles 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and it gets him the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
He's got it. What a throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Justin Jefferson. That is his second touchdown of this Super Bowl already. Going after is something good from Aubrey. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Eagles 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
I got to say, Kate, that the belief that he had in himself to make that play really is so reflective of the belief this entire defense has had overall across the small little winning streak. And they're sure hoping that this can be the foundation of a 3rd straight win.
Now Herbert to throw. Got his man in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justin Jefferson. That is a Super Bowl hat trick. Aubrey gets the point after to go. And we are tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. We put a receiver in motion left. Throwing here, Nix. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bengals. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of them on 2nd down. Slot man motioned over. Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Here's Nix on 1st and 10. Now 3 for 3 on this series after he threw the pick the last time out. Still sticking with the passing game. That's complete to Bowers outright. And very close to earning that 1st down right there. Just shy of the marker before he headed out. Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. To throw, here's Nix. Finds his back, it's Robinson. So out of bounds he goes, gain of about 7 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Bengals 1st down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Here's a timeout now, 6 seconds to play in this half. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. You work so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Throwing here just before halftime. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Bengals are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Starting the half with Robinson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
And given the first down, Brock, great results. That snap goes for 17.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bengals.
Staying with Robinson. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
On the move, headed right. And this is going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the targets. Looking to avoid a sack there. It is 2nd down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Here's Nix to throw. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Nix. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down? That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Going for it on 4th, Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. They run the counter to H.N. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Marcus Epps making the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down.
Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Now pitch it to Robinson. That's a big hole left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
First and goal.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you fouled up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Oh, and he's unable to keep a hold of it through that hit. That second and goal pass hits the ground, incomplete. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown.
Bijan Robinson, ball carrier. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
McPherson at the point after. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Shipley now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Herbert. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On second down, Herbert. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Finds his back. Achane. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Herbert on second. And get this over the middle to Ferguson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To throw, Herbert. And he's not going to add another catch just yet. This one pried out by the contact. That forces fourth down. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Just one tick left now in the third quarter. The emotional receiver left. Nix. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And it'll be first down Bengals. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. It's Bengals football, and if they keep the lead, they'll finally claim that elusive first title. First and 10 here for Nix. And he's now 14 of 24 on the football in this game. Trying to throw this from the gun. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot. Still have second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got third and goal. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. Here's Nix. Chased out to his right. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the Eagles get to it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive scoop and score touchdown.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Working from the 40. Nix. Complete left side to Robinson. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that's going to be good for Bengals first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Cincinnati.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd, Nix. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
22 yards. First down, Bengals.
Throwing here, Nix. Escapes the pocket. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it, and he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Bo Nix, make it 4-4 for him here in this Super Bowl.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line. And this time, it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. He'll look to throw it. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And he can't hang on through that hit. This is incomplete. As they think of the touchdown that might have been brought, now they got to think about 2nd and goal.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. Herbert. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Early on, it was sure looking like the kind of drive that this crew needed in a one-score game, but 3 straight incompletions now. It's got him facing a difficult 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. has it downfield. It's Chase. He's going to get this one.
Tried leaving where I come from, but always gonna go back. I tried sipping on the, but it's always gonna be. There's things I can't change, like how I was raised, the Bible in my blood and the Bama in my veins. Ain't a pink bouquet in the flower store. I'm okay if I'm a little more dandelion. Born to live free, riding on the breeze on a summer night. Tucked back in the weeds, guess that's just me. In a bed of red roses, I'm the one growing up on the wilder side. So if you're tired of thorns, I'm a little more dandelion. No stranger to a dirt road or a country muddy riverbank. If you're picking me, you ought to know I wasn't made for a fancy crystal vase, a mason jar, and old blue jeans. From my roots to my boots, I'll always be a dandelion. Born to live free, riding on the breeze on a summer night. Tucked back in the weeds, guess that's just me. In a bed of red roses, I'm the one growing up on the wilder side. So if you're tired of thorns, I'm a little more dandelion. Whoa, dandelion. Been a little overlooked all my life, but if you know where to look, it sounds like you might like a dandelion. Born to live free, riding on a breeze on a summer night. Tucked back in the weeds, guess that